All right, so what this is behind me is the shame stone. I don't know the exact name in Italian, but what happened in the year 1233 is they put this stone altar down here at the bottom, and then they added this later on in the Renaissance in like the 1600s up top. But when someone was basically in debt and bankrupt, what they would do is have them sit in their underwear on this and get laughed at and mocked by the entire city. It was kind of a reset, according to what I've read, that would make them kind of atone for their debts, if that makes sense. And it's kind of funny to think about just everyone pointing and laughing at somebody sitting at this thing in the center of this town square. And this is actually the market square I'm in right now. So if you look over here, and you can see that these arches, this was the civic building where everyone had their town halls back in the 1300s, 1400s. Really cool. And they would have their verdicts screamed from these arches down here, and people would gather underneath this building. So it's a really cool square, and it's actually right next to the Duomo, which is really popular, but I feel like this has a lot more historical significance that's deeper rooted in more ancient times. And these older buildings over here to this side are also really interesting because they're from the 1300s as well, and have family crests and shields on the building. So if you ever were in debt back in the day, it was a lot easier to get out of debt because you just get in your underwear. I mean, now people pay for that, but back then you would just strip down the underwear and get you and laughed at. So maybe we could get back to that and get out of debt. So